Hello, pals. Good night, and welcome back to Gabisa Bahasa Inggris part 24. And today is the 31 or 31st January, 31 or 31st December in 2022. I forgot which correct way to spell 31 December in English. So it is 31, I guess, in December. So tonight is the last night in 2022, and tonight we're also going to celebrate the New Year's Eve celebration. So I'm going to having a barbecue with my friends later on after this video was taken. And since tonight is the last day, so in this video I'm going to do the 2022 recap of my activities or my life in 2022. So it's a year recap from January to December. So let's start with January. I have already taken notes, so I write down the major moments or major activities that I have been done in 2022 by month. Start from January. In January, I have a new boss. So it was in the middle of transition of my new boss from my previous boss. Um, Actually, my new boss is joined my team from December 2021, but I felt in January is still in the transition moment. So we can say that my boss is new in my team. Uh, it is from December 2021, and my previous boss was leaving his role uh, to take responsibility in other location, but he's not leaving my company just with the same role, but he take responsibility to other location. So that's January. Move on to February. February is my birthday, yeah. But unfortunately, I also got infected by COVID-19 in February. That was my very first time. It was terrific banget, terrifying, mengerikan maksudnya. It is very spooky. Apa sih? Seram gitu maksud. Because it was my very first time, and in that time uh, I have already vaccinated, but the news of the COVID-19 is still high in the social media, and I remember that I isolate myself in this room where I recorded this video for about three weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a plus. I forgot the exact day, but it is 2 minggu lebih. And I was very careful with my hygiene. I'm using my own cutlery like spoon, fork, glass, and pencil. A pencil, plate, apa ya, pencil. So I'm also not leaving this room for 14 days and a plus. And it was very bored. It was very boring. But Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Um, then That's February. Move on to March to May. March to May. In March to May, we have a Eid al-Fitri celebration in Indonesia. So when it comes to Idul Fitri, it was very impactful to my company because my company is uh, menyediakan apa sih serve ya. Because my company serve beverages and the sales volume is really high in the Idul Fitri season, in the Ramadan season. So I take note in this month from March to May. Um, I fighting for festive in Cook because the workload is really hard. It could be 3 times from the standard workload that I have been in the other month. So the sales volume is really high and come over the um, workload also. And pokoknya pusing banget lah di festive season itu ya. Then that's the festive season. Move on to June. In June, I losing a mate. Yeah, I'm losing a partner. My peers in uh, well in office in my work life. Um, for a brief information, my role, which is the distribution planner, is consists of 2 people. The first one is myself, and the second one is my partner. Uh, sebut saja Bunga gitu. So si Bunga is leaving Coke in June, and it is kind of feeling hard to me because I felt we are really good in as a team. Uh, we are having so much discussion, and also we are considered as the partners. And losing a partners is never really easy to me. But in the other hand, I also having a new mate, and uh, he was a good person, older person than me, mm, and he was wiser. So yeah, people come and go. When people go, there's also people come. So yeah, that's life. And move on to July and August. In July and August, in July, I guess I'm not. There's no very specific major moments or issue, so I skip it and move on to August. In August, I do my very first guitar performance. Yeah. So it was held in the office. We are celebrating the Independence Day of Indonesia in 17 August. So my company was held apa dulu namanya ya? Bakat bakat tuh namanya apa sih? Got talent ya. Uh, uh, my company was held a talent competition, and since we have to uh, deliver since we have to delegate a person or a group to this Gataran competition, and I was chosen by my direct manager to do performance since nggak ada lagi yang mau gitu, jadi gue ditumbalin and I do my guitar performance, and it was very interesting, very memorable. Um, Ya, itu kayak kocak. The performance wasn't wasn't really bad, but it is not good also. It was just fine. Uh, yeah, it was just fine. But I don't win the competition. The other competitor was good, good performance, good performer. They are creative. Some of them was delivering stand-up comedy or some kind of comedy that really really funny. Ya pokoknya gue menang. Move on to September. I also forgot about this month. Also in October, I think there's nothing special in October, and in November, I was going to my hometown in Yogyakarta, and once again I got infected by the COVID-19. Yeah, so it was my second time in this year to get infected by the COVID-19. Although I have already do the second vaccine and also the third vaccine, which we call booster. But once again, I got infected. But the difference uh, from the first time I got infected is this time, that time in the November, I only do the isolation for about 10 days. So it was reduced some days to do isolation. Maybe it was because, sorry, maybe it was because we are considered uh, to can recover sooner because we are having already having the booster, and the symptom is also quite apa ya, ringan, quite ringan apa bahasa Inggrisnya, quite yeah, quite ringan. I having a cough, a flu, and a little bit fever. Just it, and it is also only occur like 4 to 5 days, and the rest of the day of isolation is I'm just fine and just waiting for the PCR schedule, the exit PCR schedule. And that's November, and the last day, the last month is December. I got my smartphone broken. It was damaged by water, and I think this one is already uh, tell by myself in the previous video. So the summary is my smartphone was broken, and I have already come to the service store, and the storeman, the serviceman was told me that maybe I should just book one because if I continue the service, the service cost will be expensive, and uh, it is kind of similar to uh, bulk new smartphone. Yeah, and that's it. Uh, the 2022 years recap, and what can I say? If some people say in social media that uh, they share what are they thought about 2022 and what are they are willing in the 2023. But yeah, for me, 2022 yeah just felt like the previous years. So I don't have any particular emotion or particular feeling in some years, some exact years like 2022 or 2020, 2020 or 2021. So I just thank God that I'm alive and still having apa ya, a good condition, a good health condition. My family was also healthy. My friends was also healthy and still having a lot of friends. Still can communicate with my friends and my family, and that's just apa ya, uh, just fine, nggak just fine, maksudnya itu udah bagus lah buat gue kalau misalkan bisa kayak gitu. Um, Not trying to pessimistic, but that was my way to uh, to conquer uh, this game called life. So I just let it flow, and what's come, then I take, and what's left me, so I I let it go. Yeah. Um. And do I have any wishes for 2023? Ya, pastinya semoga lebih baik. Nggak lebih baik juga sih. Pastinya semoga apa ya? Ya, hopefully 2023 is a great year, of course. And I'm still alive. Still can be a creative person, disciplined person, and still connect with each other, my family or my friends. Yeah, we'll see what will happen in 2023. And I think that's all from today's video. It is 17 minutes, and happy new year. Chayo.